Unlike Chicago, your chief of police did not hold a press conference the next day. He did not release, or the day of, and he did not release the video the next day. Unlike your chief of police, he said that he was sorry about the tragic death that his officers took. Your chief smirked and smiled about it, because to him, Earl McNeil was nothing. I have a child that has disabilities, and I think about Earl McNeil and my child when he grows up. Will he be nothing? Because police don't know how to handle people with disabilities. They don't care. They don't know how to handle people who have drug addiction. Please understand.
The second meeting when they came for Tasha, I stood in between her and the police and some other white females, same thing. For us, we can live through the next 2 years, right? And we're good. They can't. Because I'm a white male, they're gonna treat me differently, and I'm actually gonna write an op-ed called The Disparity of Our Arrest. Because her arrest and Mika's arrest were completely different than mine.
I have a little bruise right here. Like they had me under this way and they pulled me up from my back.
So I was dragged by my cuffs with my arms completely straight behind my back. What I find here in San Diego is that we're not as far as we think we are. And when I look at how National City conducted themselves when we were laying down, non-combative, not aggressive, civilly disobedient, that we were handled as if we were hardened criminals, and that some of us were handled very differently than I was.
You know, that this could happen to Earl McNeil, someone's son, someone's child, and that there isn't an uprising like there was in Baltimore with Freddie Gray. I mean, this is a Freddie Gray moment.
Yeah, and I'm amazed that these streets aren't full.
They should be full. I mean, if you look at what information we do have, it's just parallel, right?
I think it is egregious to have to create a police accountability bill to say that lethal force will not be the first option when you have, and you say that you have on paper de-escalation tools and that you are first to preserve life. You know, so I think that there's so many things that America has set a tone for. And that law enforcement is setting a tone for, that they're not doing what they said they would do on paper.
But I think there's a shift occurring nationwide about what the role of the police is in our country. I've been raised to think that the cops are there to protect me. And not me, like protect everyone. That's the idea that I have, right? And we've seen over these many years that that consciousness is shifting for everybody. Now that there's an ability for the people who actually are the bosses of the police to be filming, we see now, yes, as an individual. You know, we've got Earl McNeil. We've also got Robert Branch. We've also got plenty of other cases inside of our own county where we see these individuals. And now what we're seeing is we're connecting the dots. And the thing that we're talking about a lot with Earl McNeil is a case that's much bigger. Is what makes the police officers think that they are allowed to have a person die in their custody and then not be expected to show that video. And so I think what we're understanding now, and thankfully is happening in a nationwide kind of way, is a larger consciousness for everyone, right? A raised consciousness and awareness that the institutions, particularly the police, not particularly, like any institution, is there to protect itself. But we know that that's not what it's supposed to be. People are fed up and saying, the cops aren't representing me. I expect you to have the same accountability that I have at my job as a teacher, as a person that works in the grocery store, whatever it is. Why are you exempt from that kind of accountability?